Hello, hello, friends. Hope everyone's having a great day today. I did get a question yesterday that I wanted to answer real quick. That was, how do I feel about other people, like other YouTubers, solving the same puzzles that I'm doing? And to that, totally fine. The more the merrier. It's a great puzzle. Have 30 YouTubers show it off, right? But also, I feel like it's not my permission or like my opinion that matters here because these aren't my puzzles. I don't own these at all. I'm doing a video to show off MadSpectre's puzzle or Pawfly's puzzle, you know, like whoever's puzzle I'm doing. It's not mine. So definitely like my permission's not the one that matters. I like to if it's not a puzzle that was submitted through the Google form, I like to reach out to the setter and make sure I have their permission to do a YouTube video on their puzzle. Because totally understandably, some people don't want a YouTube video done of their puzzle. You know, if they have a really cool break-in or like a new rule or something they want people to figure out and they don't want it leaked on YouTube, totally understandable. But also, like most people that I reach out to are totally fine with it and say like, you know, solve any of my puzzles. That's totally fine. Just if you want to have permission from somebody, it's not me. It'd be the setter, right? Definitely like not my puzzles. Today we have Lady Chatterley by MadSpectre47. Normal Sudoku rules apply. In cages, digits sum to the small clue in the top left corner of the cage. All right, so these two cells are going to sum to be 17. These two cells will sum to be 13, etc., etc. We also have along arrows. Digits must sum to the clue in that arrow's circle. Digits can repeat if allowed by other Sudoku rules. Okay, so we have two sets of arrows here. Each one of these has two branches off of it, actually. So this number is going to be the same as the sum of these two digits, and also the same sum as these two digits. This number will be the sum of these two digits, which can repeat since this would be allowed by other Sudoku rules, and I'm going to remember that. The diagonal things from the rat race puzzles have been, or the rat run puzzles have been haunting me now. And this digit's just going to be the same as this digit, since this is just one number to have the same sum as this. Along marked diagonals, digits sum to the total given outside the grid. Okay, so we have little killers here. So if we follow this little arrow here, these three numbers are going to sum to 13. All of these numbers here are going to sum to 13. We also have some 52 diagonals here. Clues outside the grid in hot pink are fabulous, and they indicate the sum of the first X digits along the row column in that direction, where X is the first digit of that row column in that direction. Okay, so these pink 13s up here, if this were to be a 6, then this 6 means that we count the first 6 cells here in this direction, and we would need these to sum to 13. Or if this was a 2, then we would only count these two digits, and these two would have to sum to 13. So 2 and 6 would not work there, but we would have to find some numbers that do. Tip of the hat to Nell Gwyn for the finisher. Happy birthday, Kathy. Hope it's been a good one. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yay! Exciting. Okay, how do we get started? We don't have any given digits today. As always, there's a link to the puzzle in the description. I totally forgot. There's a link to the puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well as a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit puzzles. I'm going to be doing birthday puzzle, the 413's puzzles for a while, so it'd probably be a while before I do other puzzles, but it is still there. And there's also a link to a playlist if you'd like to see the other Sudoku-ish puzzles I've solved. Ooh, okay. This 13 is interesting because it's hot pink. It really stands out to me. I can't do a 1 here because that would mean it has to be a 1 and also a 13 at the same time. 2 won't work because this would have to be 11. That's not going to be an option. I think 3 would work. That would mean I count these 3 cells, and these 2 would just have to sum to 10, which is an option. So either one of these could be a 3. I think a 4 would also work. What's the biggest I can go? I can't do 5 because the smallest that 5 different digits can be is 15, and that's too big. So this is going to be 3, 4. I don't know if I can do more than that. One of these is going to be 3, but 3, 1, 9, 3, 2, 8, 3... I can't do 5, 5, or 4, 6. Okay, well, one of these is going to go 3 cells, so this is going to have to be either a 2, 8, or a 1, 9. Can I do more than this right now? I don't know which one's going to be the 3. So then one of these would be a 1, 2, 8, 9. We'll come back, but this cell for sure has to be a 1, 2, 8, 9. No, because whichever way the length of 3 goes, it's gonna go through here. Well, we can do more with this because the 3 could go 1, 9 or 9, 1. That'd be fine. But if that makes this a 4 and we have 4, 9, that's already 13 and I still need 2 more numbers. So 9 won't work there. 9 is going to go here or here if this is a 1. What about 4, 8? That already gives me 12 and I still have 2 more cells to go. Ooh, this has to just be a 1 or a 2. So if this is the 3, this is a 1 or a 2, this is an 8 or a 9. If this is the 3, this is a 1 or a 2, this is an 8 or a 9. Whichever one of these is 4 would be 4, 1. The other 2 would have to sum to 8, or 4, 2. The other 2 would have to sum to 7. I'm fine with that now. I have a 3, 4, and a 1, 2. We'll come back to that. Oh, a 17 cage. That has to be 8 and 9. That's the only way to do it in a 9x9 puzzle. 13. I think this has to be 6, 7, actually. I can't use a 1, 2, or 3 because the other digit would have to be greater than 10, which is impossible, 10 or greater. I can't use an 8 or a 9 because it's already used in the region, so this has to be 6, 7. I can't use a 5 or a 4 either. So yeah, 6, 7. Sounds good to me. This is going to keep happening. This is also a 6, 7. This is going to be an 8, 9. This is going to be a 6, 7. Okay. These arrows... This has to be at least a 3. Actually, this can't be a 6, 7, or 8 or 9. That's good. This has to be a 3, 4, 5. It's a 3 at a minimum because the smallest this could be is 1, 2. And same with this. The smallest it could be is 1, 2. But it can't go any bigger than 5. Could also think about the smallest this could be would be 1, 2, 3. This could be another one. So the sum of these have to be at least 7 at the smallest. That's one way to think about it. This can't be an 8 or a 9, so this goes up to 7. This is the same digit. That's good to think about too. Okay, I'll come back to these. 52. I kind of like shading, whoops, little killers so I can see them better. What if I just do a line? Oh, I've never thought about doing that before, actually. How would a line look? And let's do this one in orange. So I know which cells are included in here. Oh, this 13 right next to the 52. Wait, that's only one number difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 cells to get 52, but 6 cells to get 13. One of these is going to be big and one of these is going to be small for sure. And then let's do this one in blue. Okay, 13. Maybe I want to look at this. Because together, 13 is really small. 13 and 6 cells. Well, if I do 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, that's 6 and 6, which is 12. So I know that I want to do 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4. One of these sets of 3 will be 1, 2, 3, and the other set of 3 will be 1, 2, 4. Don't know which one's which yet. Does that happen here? If the biggest this can be a 7. 7, 14, 21. That would mean these 4 cells. 52 minus 21 is going to be 31. Ooh. If I did 9, 8, these see each other, so they have to be different. If I did 9, 8, 9, 8, that's 17 plus 17, which is 34. Oh, actually, this can't be 8, 9. This would be a 7 at the biggest. Ooh, does this only work a certain way? Let's say that these are 7, right? This cell sees an 8, 9, so this has to be a 7 at the biggest. This also sees a 8, 9, so this would be 7 at the biggest. Then I have 2 spots here to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the biggest that these cells can be. 5 times 7 is 35. To get from 35 to 52 is going to be 17. Either this is an 8 and a 9, or it's 9, 9, and one of these is a 6 or something. Okay, so there's not an exact way it has to work, but I only have one space of difference there. This would be a 6, 7 also. Oh, wait. Whatever this is also this. So if I made this a 6, this couldn't be a 7. So I wouldn't be lowering the total by 1. I'd actually be lowering the total by 2. And I can't make these go up any higher. I already had them included as 8, 9 in my total. I only get 1 space to work with. This is going to have to be a 7. This will be a 6, and this will be a 7. I need to include these 7s. Whoops. Since it can't be bigger than 8, 9. This one might not have to be 7. Let's do math again. 7, 14, 21, 28, right? So now I have 3 cells after 28 to get to 52. If this was a 6, 28 plus 6 would be 34. I could do a 9, which would bring me to 43, and a 9 would bring me to 52. Or this could be a 7, and one of these could be an 8. Okay, I'm going to mark these as 8, 9, and this is a 6, 7. Those are my options there. I do have some like 8, 9 in the column now, which is cool. I want to change these lines, actually. I'm being picky about it, but I like the bold better. Makes it easier to see. This is an important part of the process. Figuring out how to notate in the grid. It's worth spending 60 seconds erasing these over and over again. Okay. All right, what else could I do now? I know that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what about this 52? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is also 7 cells. But I get more 8, 9s to work with. So do I want to look at these together? These 14 cells need to sum to 52. They kind of see each other. Like this can't be a 6 or a 7 or this 8, 9, but it could be this 8, 9. Okay, so I'm kind of just flipped the same situation here. I feel like I have pretty big options here. Like if this can't be 6, 7, I could go up to 8, 9. What if this was 8, 9 and this was 8, 9? Let's get some totals here. This looks like it could also be 8, 9, and this could also be 8, 9. 17 plus 17 is 34. Let's say this is a 9. 34 would be, this is going to be way too big, I think. I think I need to go smaller digits. 34 plus 9 is going to bring me to 43 plus another 9. Yeah, I have a whole extra cell that I haven't included yet. I don't know how to think about that the best way. What if I went down to 5? Like maybe I can say that this has to be an 8, 9 because of the 6, 7 being here. What if this was a 5? And then this was a 9? Well, I had an entire cell I didn't use. These could still all be 9s. I think unfortunately I have space there. Maybe I want to think about stuff like oh, I haven't looked at this 13 yet actually. Where can I fit a 7 in here? 7 can't go here, it can't go here. Whoops. It also can't go here, and I have a 7 here, so this is a 7. Can I do that with 6s? I need a 6 in here for sure. That one doesn't even see. 6 can't go down here. 6 can't go, I already have a digit. Could this be a 6? Possibly. This can't be a 7, 8, 9. It's going to be a 6 at the largest. It's also a 3 at the smallest if this was a 1, 2. So this is a 3, 4, 5, 6. Meaning this is a 3, 4, 5, 6. I do know that this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These can't be a 5 because that could be a 5 at the largest. Could this be 5? 5, 1, 6. I think that'd be fine. We're getting small digits here. Hmm. I was kind of thinking about the smallest that these could be together. This is 1, 2, 3 at the smallest. This is a 1 again at the smallest. So these need to sum to 7 at least. These also need to sum to 7 at least. Whatever this digit is down here. It could be a 6 or it could be this digit. If this is a 3, 4, or 5, it goes here. Is that something I'd want to think about? This is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Meaning 5 goes here. Okay. Looking at this again. Can I use a 9 on here? Could I do 9, 1, 3? My sibling's birthday. I said that in a recent video. I don't see why not. As long as the 9 doesn't go up here, that might be fine. Am I missing? Oh, did 8 9s change anything here? I don't think so. One of these is going to be an 8 or a 9. If it's this one, that means no more 8 9s in the column. That seems fine. Do I want to think about stuff like is there any way I could have a 7 here? If I could get 7 down to just need to go here and then cancel that out. That might be wishful thinking. Where does 7 actually go in here is what I was thinking about. I have these as options. If this was a 7, 4, 1, 7 would be the lowest this would be, which would be 5 plus 7, which is 12. This would have to be another 1, so that doesn't work. If this is a 3, this has to be an 8 or a 9. Okay, so 7 can't go here. 7 does go up here. I don't know about 7s here. Oh yeah, 7 here. So that's a 7. Meaning these can't be 7s. Ooh, what does that 7 tell me? I placed a digit. I thought I was getting somewhere with that. 6s. I really only have 2 6s. Maybe if I did go through and pencil all my options in here, I would see something. 6 can't go here. 6 also can't go here. I have options with 6. What if this was a 6? Could this be a 6, 7? If this is a 3, this won't be a 6. If this is a 4, 1 would be 5, plus 6 would be 11. Oh, well now this is a 7. Oh, yeah. Wait, that's actually helpful. Oh, cool. There's no way this could be a 4 and include a 7 here. 4, 1, 7 is now a 12. This would have to be another 1. So this has to be the 3. This is a 1 or a 2. This is an 8 or a 9. This is a 4. This is a 1 or a 2. And then I need to include these digits also. So what do I do with that? 4, 1 is 5, meaning I need to get 8 more here. 4, 1, so I can't do 1, 7. What if I did 2, 6? This would have to be a 2, and this would have to be a 6. 4 and 1 is 5. This needs to be 8. Yeah. Could I do 3, 5? This would have to be the 5, and this would have to be the 3. I can't do 4, 4. Okay. What if this is a 4 and this is a 2? These would need to be 7. I could do 1 and 6. 2 and 5. This would be a 2, so I can't do 2, 5, and I also can't do 3 and 4. Okay, does that tell me? Does that change this plan at all? What if this is a 6? And this is a 7 and this is a 6? This becomes a 6, 7. Because 6 can't go here. This is a 1, 2, 5. This region still needs another 8, 9. And then a 1, 2, 5. I can place a 6 here, actually. Ooh. I need a 6 in this region. This can't be a 6. It can't go where I already have a digit. I already have 6 in this column, and 6 can't go up here now, so this has to be a 6. That brings this down a bit, which is good. It also means that this can't be a 6, and this can't be a 6. So there's no way this can be a 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in this region can't go here. It also can't go here. Options. This came down to a 5 at most. 1, 4, 2, 3. Could be 2, 2, and this could be a 4. Now I know that this digit goes here. So this is a 3, 4, 5, but it can't be a 3 because of this. This is actually just a 4, 5. What do I do with that? Where does this digit go in here? Can I look at that again? It's not going to be on the arrow. It can't be in this column at all. It's not an 8, 9. It's not a 6. This digit is one of these. Okay. Cool. Let's look at more 6s. This can't be a 6 and this can't be a 6. So I need to place a 6 here. That's really good, actually. Where does 6 go in here? Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. This is a 6. Where does 6 go in here? This is a 6. I need a 6 in here. I need a 6 in here, and I need a 6 in here. I don't know anything about this one. Okay. This again, if I'm not using a 7 or a 6. I also can't use both 4 and 5 now. I can only use one or the other. It might help to look at like individual spots. Like this sees a 6, 7, 8, 9. So this has got to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This sees a 6, 7. I don't know about these 8, 9s if they're different or not. This might be able to be an 8, 9. What if these are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That's fine. 5, 4, 4, 5, 3. Ooh, is that fine? 3, 4, 5 is only 12. I do need, oh, okay, these can't all be smaller than 5. I do need a digit at least 6 or above, but they can't be 6 or 7. The biggest that 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5 only sums to 12, so I need to go bigger. Can't do 6 or 7. One of these needs to be an 8 or a 9. And this one can't be an 8 or a 9, so this has to be an 8 or a 9. Okay, that's good. If this is an 8, then these two sum to 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is 9, then these two sum to 4, which would be 1 and 3. Okay. I have options still, though. This is an 8, 9, this is an 8, 9. 1, 2... I'm so close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, where does, I can think about like, where does this digit go in here? What is this? One of these is an 8, 9. The other one's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what else do I know? Where does the other 8, 9 go in here? It can't go here, so it's going to be one of these. But it can't go in this column, so this is an 8, 9. I'm learning more about 8, 9s now. I need another 8, 9 in this row, and it can't go here. So this is an 8, 9. Meaning the other 8, 9 goes here for this box. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I need 2 8, 9s in here. I need another 8, 9 in here. It can't go in this column, so it's going to be one of these. And I need 8, 9 in here. Can't go here. I don't know about otherwise. It depends on this one. Okay, could I start shading for 8, 9s and figure out which one's which? That might help me with green, or even with orange, figuring out if this needs to be a 6 or a 7. Take away my shading for these. If this is pink, this is orange, this would be orange, so this would be pink. This would be orange, so this would be pink, and this would be orange, meaning this one's pink. If this is pink, this one's orange, and this one's pink, so this one's orange, meaning this one's pink. But it kind of stops there. I don't know which one's which here still. But these 8, 9 are the same. They can't both be 8, so they both need to be 9, meaning this is going to be a 6. This is going to be a 7. 6 means this is a 7 and this is a 6. Cool. Very nice. Awesome. Oh yeah, I can just say that the pink ones are 9s. Making them 8s made the 52 diagonal too low. These are 8s. If this is a 9, then this is a 1. Yep. This is a 1. Oh, shoot. It didn't tell me anything else, though. Oh yeah, for this way. This can't be a 1 anymore. 4 and 1 is 5, so these need to be 8, 2, 6, or 3, 5. Both of which seem fine. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know anything about these yet. I missed the shading already. These definitely have a 1, 2 in them, so I can't put 1, 2 anywhere else in those boxes. This is a 4, 5, this is a 3, 4, 5. Technically for the region, this is definitely 1, 2, and then either a 3 or a 4. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These need to sum, if this is 8, these need to sum to 5. So I have options, 1, 4, or 2, 3. These sum to 5. If this is 4, this is going to be a 1, 3. That's fine. Oh no. I need more 6. This is a 6, so this is a 3. This needs to be a 5. 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 1 is 9, plus 4 is 13. Doesn't change anything here, though. It means that a 5 definitely goes here. These can't be 3. This becomes a 1, 2, 4. It's weird doing non-colorful grids. I'm so used to the colorful ones now. What else does that tell me about 3s? It means I need to use a 3 here. This definitely has a 3 on it. It's not going to be 3, 4. It's going to be 3, 2, or 3, 1, which means this is either 4 or 5. That's really good. This is definitely a 3. 3, 1, or 3, 2. So if it's 4, this will be 3, 1. But if this is 3, 2, this could be a 5 and this could still be 4, 1. It doesn't necessarily mean that this needs to be a 3 also. I do know that I have a 3 here, though, so this won't be a 3. meaning I need 3 here. What else do I know about 3s? This needs to have a 2, 3, 4, a 2, 4, 5. Okay. 7, 8, 6 is already placed in here. 6, 4, 7. I already have a 6 to 7. A 4 is just gonna go here. Okay, I'll come back to that. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hmm. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing? One of these is definitely a 3. If this is 3, 1, or 3, 2, that's fine. But what if this is a 1, 4, and this is a 5? This would be a 3. That's fine. This is still a 4, 5. This digit going in here. Still not sure. So I want to maybe look at this again. I figured this one out. While this could still be a 3, I don't want to say that I know how this one works yet. Yeah. Okay. I know that this is an 8. This is still an 8 or a 9. We're getting lower on these. Oh, this sees a 9, 8, 7, 6, and a 5. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4 at most. Ooh, that's small. Okay, that's small. This sees a 9. It could be an 8. It sees a 7. It sees a 6. 5. This is now a 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Cool. That's really good. Okay, this is only a 5 or an 8 then. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 8? Means that 2 can't go here. 2 would have to go up here. 2 would go in here. That's okay. Okay, I'll come back to that. 2, 8, 2, 8 is good though. This could be a 9. If it's a 9 or an 8, then these are the same. But this could be an 8 or a 9. It sees a 6, 7, 5, 4, 3. Could be a 2. Okay, now the biggest this could be would be 9, 9, which is 18, plus 8 is 26, plus 8 is 34, plus 4 is going to be 38, plus 6. 38 plus 6 is going to be 44, plus 8 is 52. I'm going to double check the math because that worked out really well. 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 4 is 18, plus 8 is 26, plus another 8. 26 plus 8 is going to be 34, plus 9 is going to be 43, plus 9 is going to be 52. Look at that. 9, 8. This is all just the biggest possible numbers. This is going to be an 8. If this is an 8, this is a 2, and this is an 8, so these can't be 2. This is 1, 3, meaning this is a 4. So none of these include 4. This needs to be a 1, 3, actually. So this is a 2. This is not 1, 2. This is a 5. If this is 2, this is going to be a 2 or a 3. 2, 2, and 4, or 2, 3, and 5. Cool. Oh my gosh, yay. More cleanup. 4 and 4 can't go here. I actually got a lot of digits just now. 1, 2, it looks like. 3, 4, 5, 6. 79 for the column. This is a 2, so this is a 6, and this is a 2, meaning this can't be a 2. 1, 3 means this won't be a 1. This is the only place 1 can go in the region now. So this is either 2, 3 or 2, 4. This is not a 1 anymore. I want to bring my shading back. I need to remember this one also. The other one's already done. 1, 2, 4, 2, 3. This is a 2. So this is going to be a 4, meaning this needs to be a 2. Meaning this is going to be 1, 2, 3. This won't have a 3 in it. It's going to be a 4, 5. 2 and 2 makes this a 4. So this is a 4. So this is a 5. This becomes 1, 2, 3. This is a 1, 3. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meaning this is a 4. Oh yeah, because it was the same as these. This is a 4, so this is not a 4. It's a 2, 3. This is also not a 4. Whoops, I took out too many digits there, I think. Just a 4. It also can't be a 2. What are my options here? To get 13, if this is an 8, these need to be 5. The only way that works is now 3 and 2. Meaning this can't be a 2, and this can't be a 3. This is a 1, 3, so this becomes a 2. These are 1 and 3, it looks like. Nope, I already have a 3. Just kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fun fact, the neon yellow squares, that means you ignore them. It means you don't have to do them, actually. Let's see what else I have. This, 1, 2, 3. 3 can't go up there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be an 8 or a 5, so it's a 3. These don't want to be 3. This can't be an 8, so this is a 5, and this is an 8. This, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 5, so this is a 1, and this is a 5. These, well, this one specifically looks like a 2, and this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. How am I gonna figure out these? It's gotta be something up here, right? This column still needs a 1, 3. 2, 4, 5, it looks like. This one can't be a 5, so this is the only place 5 can go in the column. So now that's 1, 3. This is going to, for the region, it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the only place 9 can go, so these are not 9. This can't be a 2. This has to be a 2. So these are 1, 3. Uh-oh. Am I missing something? Is there a diagonally missed? Okay, we'll keep going. Oh, this one can't be a 1, so it's a 3. So this is a 1. So this is a 3. So this is a 1, and this is a 3. So this is a 1, and this is a 3. And this is a 1, and this is a 3. This is a 1. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, this was a tricky one. Wow. I really appreciated the little killers in this, and I felt like I was able to narrow the 52 and the 13 only being 1 cell different was wild. These are really small, and these are really big. I got pretty tripped up for a while on I had this down to a 6, 7, and these were down to 8, 9, and then I couldn't figure out how to tell which one was which. But the 6s and the 7s up here, even when I got this 7, I didn't realize for a while that meant that this needs to be a 3 because it couldn't be a 4 and include all of these. Again, Sudoku, like always. Very nice puzzle. I liked all the math in this one. Oh, and the 9, 8, 6, 7, narrowing down these regions was super helpful as well. That was nice. I like how that worked out. Very nice puzzle, MadSpectre. Let me know how you all did in the comments.